All right, so when you open the PDF with all the results on it, you're going to see lists that look like this. They're all the different rankings that people did. And you want to find yours according to your initials. Now, if you have the same initials as someone else, I will have put the second letter of your last name as the third initial in order to distinguish you from somebody else. So if your name is Adam Brown and there was somebody else named Ashley Buford, okay, then there would be ABR for Adam Brown and ABU for Ashley Buford. So just realize that you might, if you share a similar name as far as initials are concerned, you'll have a third letter there. And I think there's two groups of two in this class that had the same initials. So there should be 4 of you that will have 3 initials written there in order to distinguish. But you should also be able to tell by your survey question, because of course you'll have the results or the choices that were available out here. Okay, so what you're going to do is I suggest first that in Word you create a table. And to do that, all you have to do is go up in Word to Insert, and you'll insert a table, and then when you click Insert a Table, it'll ask you number of columns and number of rows. Now realize, since you have 5 rankings, you want 5 rows, but you also want a row on top to list the number of people who voted for the particular ranking you're going to put there. So you need 6 rows, and it's hard to say how many columns. So I put 20 out here. So all you have to do is, change this to whatever you want, number of rows to whatever you want, and hit OK. Now I'm going to cancel because I've already got this right here. So what we're going to do is I'll go back here to that document that we just had. And I'm going to see how many people put this same ranking, 3, 4, 5, 2, 1. Let's see, 3. Here's one, 3, 4, 5, 2, 1. So that's 2 people. 3, 4, 5. No, that's not quite the same. 3, 4, 5, 2, 1. That's 3 people. Okay, so 3 people put the ranking 3, 4, 5, 2, 1. At least if I've counted correctly. And I suggest as you use them, you cross them out on your sheet of paper. Maybe print this out so that you can do that. All right, so let's go back here. So there's going to be 3 people here for this particular ranking. Now, let's talk about how we're going to list them. So, oops. Darn it. There it is. Okay, so 3, 4, 5, 2, 1. If I think of Rembrandt, now let's notice I've got 2 R's, Rembrandt and Renoir. So I'm going to call Rembrandt by a B, just so I've got a different initial there. Or I could put RB and RN if I wanted to for Renoir. Okay, so Rembrandt will be RB, Deyo will be D, Renoir will be RN, Monet will be M, and Picasso will be P. So I've got a ranking of Picasso first, Monet second, Rembrandt third, Degas fourth, Renoir fifth. Okay, so I'm going to have P, M, RB. All right, so P, M, RB, and then let's go back again. 4 and 5 was Degas and Renoir, so D, RN. D, RN. Okay, so there's my first one. Now I'll go to my second row. Oops, over here. 3, 4, 2, 1, 5. And I'll look for everybody who has 3, 4, 2, 1, 5. So let's see. Not the same. It looks like that's the only one. So one person ranked 3, 4, 2, 1, 5. So I'll go back to my document, put one person voted for this particular one that I'm going to put on here. 3, 4, 2, 1, 5. Okay, so we have Monet first. We have Monet, Renoir, Rembrandt. Okay. Monet, Renoir, Rembrandt. And then going back, let's see, 4 and 5 were Degas and Picasso, so DP. So, DP. All right, so let's get one more just to get the idea, and I think you probably are getting the idea already. So if I go back, the third column here has 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, so let's see. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here's another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's 2 of them. That's not quite the same. Here's another one. That's 3 of them. All right, so I have 3 that are 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, so I'll go back to my document and put that there were 3 voters for this particular sequence. All right, so that's going to be Picasso, Monet, Renoir, PMRN. So we got PMRN. Sorry, I'm getting doggy noise in the background. And then I have Degas and Rembrandt, DRB. All right, so we have D, RB. And you're going to continue this until you have your entire preference table. Then from your preference table, you can do all of the voting methods that are asked for in the project. If you have any questions, just let me know.